Hi everyone, this is Cody, and in this video I'm going to be doing a review of the Blackfire Clamplight. So taking a look at this, on the front or kind of any side, you've got this lantern. So this pulls off, this is just kind of a reflector, and you've got a lantern. On the top you've got a flashlight. Here, I'll focus in a little closer. So then you've got your lantern there. It's got like a thing you can hang it from, and then down here it's actually got a clamp. So you can clamp this onto stuff, like a table, like I clamp it onto this table here, and then the head actually pivots on it in either direction and goes all the way around. And then here you've got your button. So it's got three modes. You've got the low on the lantern, then a high, and then you also have strobe, like a flash, and then you have the front light. Now the lights don't actually flicker in real life, that's just because of the video. And then also the clamp, if you push it in and push that little tab in, you can rotate the feet and then it actually stands up. So that's pretty nice. It's not that easy to unclamp it, but it's not too bad. Now in terms of the brightness, this is rated at 230 lumens. And it is IPX4 water certified, so I guess it you can splash it and stuff and it should be fine. Now it's kind of got like a soft touch finish on it, and as far as I know this is a battery indicator here. It seems to be what it is. Now this little cover here, let's say you were working on a car or something, you had it clamped to it and you didn't want to be blinded, you can put that on and it reflects the light that way. For my tests I haven't actually found any brightness difference in that. I think it's more of just a thing so you don't blind yourself looking at it. So this light could be used for automotive work, or kind of emergency stuff, or just a utility light. And probably one of the things I'll be using it for is actually camping, because I could hang this in my tent. I could have it set up while I'm setting up my tent. It should be really useful. Okay, so here's another example of how the clamp works. So I've got it clamped on this desk here. Now I can rotate this around, and the clamp is actually fairly strong, and I can rotate it back up. Now one of the things that makes this really useful is it still has regular flashlight functionality as well as the lantern functionality, and it can also stand up anywhere. Now there's one thing I forgot to mention. It does take 3 AA batteries, and you get to them just by unscrewing this screw, and then the cover pops off, and then you can replace your batteries. Okay, so now I'm out doing the field test. So first I'm going to shine the mag light, the 140 lumen LED mag light that I always use in my flashlight tests. So here it is. This is on spot. So here's shining it kind of close up, and then if we go out into the woods, it shines pretty good. It's got a nice spot. You can see what's in the spot, but it doesn't have much other than the spot. Now here is the clamp light. So first I'm going to do brightness 1 on the lantern. So this is just the lantern pointed forward. Now down at the ground you can actually see quite a bit already, especially in real life. And then brightness 2, you can see like probably 30 feet out already. It's nice and bright. Obviously it doesn't show it as well in the camera. And then strobe. Strobe is actually a little bit brighter on it. I'm not sure why, maybe it's how the circuit was done. And then here's the beam. So close up, obviously really bright, but looking out into the woods, it's actually surprisingly good. It may not show up on camera that well, but looking out there, you can see everything out in the spot. It's a little bit bigger of a spot than the mag light, so it's better for this, I think. Obviously the mag light could probably shine further, but I like this one better. Now, the other great thing is the brightness, like around the spot, just the flood, is a lot brighter than the mag light's one. Now, this isn't a mag light to clamp light comparison, but it's just a good representation of how good this light actually is. So for its price, I think it's definitely worth it if you're in the market for something like this. But obviously the mag light can still do really good, as you can see here. Okay, so for price on this, it runs right now on Amazon for about $39.99. So that for that price, if it's something you want, it's worth it. But if you don't need it, it's definitely not something you need to buy. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next video.